Welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2004, where the insanity continues. That's basically what it is at this point, by literal definition. So will it continue? We'll find out. But paint scheme, regular Rubbermaid Sharpie Ford. Does it even matter what we show? What the points are? We're winning by a mile. And Rudd, Marlin. That's surprising. I'm surprised they're running as good as they are. Laps led, we're good in that category. Just the best in everything, apparently, in this game with season mode. This game just literally is just baby mode. I don't know what to really explain, even though it's on the hardest difficulty. I'm sure by now a lot of people are upset that it's on, or they're assuming it's on Rookie, but no, it's on Legend. It can't go any higher. That's just how this game is apparently on season mode. Quite despicable. So there's really not a whole lot else to show. Let's just get into it. Thank you to my two Patreon people, as well as my YouTube member support channel purchase you to early access videos like this, as well as channel emotes and stuff when I stream. So thank you. I appreciate that. At this point, watching this, I don't know why anyone would support me. I mean, good lord, this series is giving me nothing to work with, but we're trying. I'm trying. We're just going to get through it. Let's just get into the race and see what happens. Maybe something funny will happen where I can ha-ha Lamau Raffoul copter into oblivion. Ryan Newman, Rusty Wilson in the front row. Mark Martin fifth. That's actually a pretty good start for him for a change. But yeah, default setup as usual. Nothing really different in the car setup. Change the transmission to manual. That's really it. Other than that, there's not a whole lot else to say. So we're going to have Emmer and take it away and see if they got more freaking disparaging, nonsensical lies they can bestow upon us.
Welcome to Richmond, Virginia, the site of the action for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, here on MRN. What's in store for us on this track, Barney?
This is a fast track, even though it's less than a mile. Richmond's smooth surface gives the drivers plenty of room to maneuver and make clean passes, but you'll still see a fair share of bumping going on out there.
This is one of the best starting spots of the year for Jerry Nadeau.
Well, the extra time that team spent on qualifying this week makes all the difference. I think they should spend extra time every week. Maybe it would help improve their average starting spot.
Stanton Barrett has had some bad luck the last two races.
I believe they got a good chance to turn their luck around right here. These guys have been working extra hard this week, and I think it just may pay off for them in the end.
Kurt Busch can't seem to find the right setups for his qualifying runs this year.
Yeah, that's true, but it's not where you are at the green flag, it's where you are at the checkered that matters. He just has to stay focused out there and stay out of trouble, which is sometimes easier said than done when you start in the back.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Good introduction. I like how they kind of talk more about lesser drivers or something. I don't know. I don't know. It was neat. I know I just called Jerry Nadeau a lesser driver, but I don't know where to really rank him. But yeah, here we go. Richmond, 40 laps, shotgun on the field like usual. The good thing is turn one's really easy. They really check up a lot, so this is our big opportunity to gain as much spots as I can. That's a lot of checkup. I even went down to third gear because I was not expecting that level of checkup. Luckily, I was down below the line to anticipate that. But yeah, that worked out. First lap, that was a lot better than I expected. Sometimes I gain a little bit, sometimes it's a lot. It's purely by luck, unfortunately. That time, there was a lot of checkup going into one. Hey, Brett Bodine, an alternate scheme. I like to see that. I don't think I really saw any other alternate schemes but that, so that is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, Richmond, from what I experienced with season mode stuff, it's slightly harder than Thunder 03. I don't know by how much. The margin of victory wasn't as insanely high, like big as it was in Thunder 03 to this, so they might have not nerfed this track. They might have made it a little bit harder, which is strange because they nerfed a lot of tracks in this game, but for whatever reason this one they didn't. So I don't know. But amazing turn one, Terry Labonte. I'm there. I don't know what to say. I was there, and he just whatever. That's right side damage, of course. Now I'm triggered. I'm upset. So wonderful. Also, why is Dale Jr. back here? I just noticed that. Why is he like 27th? Weird. Same with Matt Kenseth. He's been having a good year. Falling apart. Maybe we have just a lot of random people up in the top 10, maybe. I don't know. That would be interesting. This game doesn't always do that. Oh my god. I don't know how many That's the other thing with Richmond too. I've done it's hard to even describe, but sometimes this game shows its age with how it drives. Sometimes it just reacts in a way I can't even begin to explain. I hit the same braking marker the same way, but I think it all comes down to how much I hit the brakes, which again, since there's no sensitivity just from 0 to 100, there's no way I can predict that. But yeah, sometimes it'll just get really out of shape or just really erratic, and it's hard. It's almost impossible to judge. It feels random when it like does want to wreck. I do not want to make that pass. No, it was going to be 4 wide. That was recipe for disaster. There is a lot of... Oh, that's contact. All right, avoid that. But, yeah, it's a little bit tricky. I'll say that much. Of the tracks so far, this is definitely the trickiest one to get a hold of, because it feels like at any moment the car is just going to want to break loose and just wreck. It doesn't really feel like it when you're watching it, but I can feel it through my fingers. And it's so uncomfortable. But maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. But we're up to P19. We're getting up to the field pretty easily. And as the field gets more strung out, the easier that these passes are going to be, because we can attack the corners a lot better. They're not going to be like 2x2. And there's not going to be any situations where they're going to kind of not acknowledge my existence and pinch me out the track. So for all intents and purposes, the more this race goes, the better, or the easier it'll be. I don't know what to do here with McMurray. We are low. Okay, he's giving me room. He's acknowledging my existence. Something I wish any girlfriend would do to me. I don't know what that means. I can't really properly relate to that, so I'm just kind of spouting nonsense. But yeah, P15. Nice. The inside Jeff Gordon. Oh, we'll just gain. That was too good to be true. Yeah, that was too good to be true. I'll let Craven go there. That was not nice. I was jealous of all those spots I could have gotten in that corner, and I thought to myself, that'd be really cool if I could just gain all those spots one corner. It didn't work. Mostly didn't work. But yeah, well, it didn't really affect us too much. We gained more spots. We're good. Bill Elliott's 10th. Jerry Nadeau was 9th. In the track that ended his career is morbid, but good for him. Hey, he's showing this track who's the boss. As we just crack into the top 10. Yeah, I wish I could stop talking, but something's... Oh god, don't bump and run him. Man, it almost hurts us even being in manual here, because I think every corner of every lap you probably could downshift, because we're going so slow. I don't know if that does it in the regular automatic gears or what exactly. So I probably shouldn't even be doing that, just to make it a little bit harder on myself. So, I don't know. But anyways, we gained a spot. I don't know why on earth the car refused to turn there. I thought I approached the corner rationally, and it just decided, you know what, we're going to scrape the wall. Just to upset What If. And you know what? It did. Jim John is blocking. I don't know how to feel about that, but we're going to get by him here. Bobby, I was there. Your brother did the same type of dumb nonsense. I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree there with those two. But, yeah, that's another spot gained. I just can't take a breather. It just every corner of every lap there's just something going on. Mark Martin, well, started on pole, falling back, but that's a good run for him. Same with Rusty Walsh. So I don't know who's leading now. I'm curious. Inside Tony Stewart for a top 5. Rusty's 4th. Marlon's 2nd. Good run for him. Again, he's just been... It's so backwards. Rusty, I didn't know you were pitting. This is when they're... And he's mad. I'm sorry. But that's usually the start of the pit cycle. I should have known better. But... Should be slowing down on the racing surface. Get off the racing surface and then slow down. Oh, God. I almost hit the wall again. We're pitting this lap. I'm actually surprised we're not leading before the halfway mark. When was the last time that happened? I don't know, but... Either way, standard 4-tire stop. Nothing really too crazy about it. And that's basically it. Don't know why my car is pointing all the way to left when I was to the right. That doesn't make any sense, because now we're going to get held up on pit road, and that's that bunch of crap. So, once again, I'm annoyed by that. Yep, see, that affected it. Estimated time is 16 seconds. They get 15.5, so the pit crew really do everything they needed to in that stop. And we actually beat Marlin out of pit road. Interesting. I really wasn't expecting that. Now we're just going to see where on earth this cycle is out. It has to be somewhere in the top 5, I have to imagine, because Stewart's were positioned there, so... Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So I think this is the last of all the cycled stops. They actually put a second. Are we really going to cycle out in the lead somehow? We are! Okay, we were like 3.5 seconds back from the leader. How did we cycle out? I mean, we did pit earlier than Newman, so I guess we did have an undercut. I'm surprised. Don't make a whole lot of sense to me, but I'll take it. And now we gotta try to extend that gap to be on that, to make the leaderboard interval thing interesting. This is sort of like a Las Vegas situation where Newman was the last person to pit, so he definitely has a lot more fresher tires than me. I can't really pull away. I'm barely like a tenth faster than him. So, yeah, it's reminding me a lot of Vegas with all this. So, interesting. Also doesn't help that lap traffic continues to block or does something to slow me up. But, yeah, we're just not pulling away. I hate how this drives. It's hard to even describe it. It's just sometimes it just goes in a corner and it just doesn't want to rotate. And it's really hard to describe. Like, that time I felt it wanted to rotate. Sometimes but in turn 3, sometimes it just won't do it. And it just messes up the entire corner. Like, just the inconsistency of how it handles really annoys me. White flag's out for whatever reason, even though Newman has a tire advantage on me, it's not really working anymore. We just gained like 2.5, 3 seconds on him in the last like 5 laps. Weird. Don't know. I can't explain that, but yeah, even his tire advantage wasn't enough, so can't explain that. But yeah, another dub. It was a little bit harder, not by a ton, but I think for once the pit crew saved me. I don't know what to say. We won by 4.6 seconds. And poor Newman. Marlin got third too, I just noticed, so don't know what to say. Other than it was marginally interesting. I would even hate to imagine rating these races. Because it's like a decimal point better. My phone is going insane. It's just pure chaos here now. Also, what I don't understand with the replay reel is, remember in like Thunder 02 and 3 where you can like look like left and right? Now it's just, if you miss it, you have to click through all these all over again. It's like we're going backwards in technology. Like, that's an inconvenience. Well, it's another win. Cars had right side donuts, a little bit of marks, typical Richmond stuff. It'd be a great race win diecast, that's for sure. It's a nice trophy. That's all I have to say. I don't even think we led the most laps in that one. It probably went to Newman. But, yeah, I don't know what really to say. Yeah, Newman did lead the most laps. And the other person that led a lap was Harvick with 1. Again, Marlin, good run. Mark basically started where he finished. Vice versa, like, not bad. Kenseth started 22nd, got to 9th. That's actually impressive. Rusty fell back, but still got a top 10 Ward, 11th. Jeff Gordon, 12th. That's weird. Pretty normal looking top results. Dale Jarrett's back there. That's weird. Dale Jr. Okay. 42nd. He's 42nd on pace. What? This game just continues to throw weird curveballs at me. I don't understand that. Did he blow up on the last lap that I'm not aware of? That's strange, but okay. Let's just throw in these interval results. I don't think it's going to mean much. I think it's going to be kind of middle of the road type of thing, so I don't think it's going to be very impressive. My fridge is humming. That's wonderful. I put something in there so that the rattling would stop, but apparently that was just not good enough. So with that, I put it 18th. So 18th of 55. So I guess it's a little bit above average, but yeah, it's still just kind of there. Funny enough, our California race was barely bigger of a gap. I thought Richmond would be a lot bigger than that. I'm sort of surprised the interval isn't as big. When I was practicing, it was around like the 8-second range. So maybe it's me just not getting up to the field quick enough or something. I don't know. Probably doesn't help either that Newman was on fresher tires right behind me. So maybe that probably plays a role into it. I don't know. But either way, that's where I put it. So good to know, I guess. Now we could just wrap things up. My phone is still going. Just stop. I record for like 30 minutes. And it just like has to have blah 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 like 6 times. That's number 2. Let's see if it keeps going. Next up is the All-Star race, a non-points event. Probably one of the few races where the AI have a shot to win, whether that's like the Open, because technically I guess there were AI drivers that won the shootout and like the duels since we never did, so I guess there's that. But otherwise, there's not much else. Tony Stewart's still hanging on in 2nd. Marlin's still hanging on in 4th. Newman's up to 3rd. Ricky Rudd 5th. Surprised with some of this. Why can I talk? It's simple. I'm surprised of the top 5. God. That's all I want to say. Sterling Marlin, Ricky Rudd's sort of surprising. Bobby Labonte being up that high, I guess, is surprising. Matt Kenseth, maybe 7th is surprising. Dale Jr. 10th is surprising. Mark is 11th, so he's making a good rebound. Though Dale Jr. did lose a lot of points in that race. Ricky Craven ahead of Dale Jarrett still. I don't understand that. Ricky Craven still has more laps led than Jeff Gordon. Just want to point that out. By 2. And we can continue our laps led stuff. So we actually might have lost a couple because Newman led 21 and we led 18. So I guess there's that. But otherwise, there's not a whole lot else to divulge into. Let's just, I guess, wrap things up. Blue Ice for the All-Star, and I guess the Coke 600. It's not bad of a car for a night race, so that's kind of fitting. I like that, so. Yeah, we're done. I'm wrapping it up. Big shout out to my Tier 3 Patreon supporters today, Founder Champ 15, Kamikazegames, Bailey Carrier, Mexican League 1986, Jason Hellman, and my name is John for support. Again, I appreciate what you guys do for my channel every single month. It always means a lot. Always goes unappreciated. No, that's bad. Always goes appreciated, and all that stuff, so thank you. See you all next episode. We're probably the All-Star race and the Coke 600 are going to be like, they're going to be 2 videos, but it'll probably be uploaded on the same day if this series is up. Because I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. Is it like one day up, daily uploads, or 2 a day? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. But either way, regardless of what I do with the All-Star and the Coke 600, they're going to be merged into, they're going to be 2 races. So, they'll be up on the same day. That's all I was trying to say. I can't talk, apparently. I don't know. It's one of those days, apparently, where words are really hard. So, I don't know. Either way, I'm done. See you all next video. See you all later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.